Just when you thought the Democrats couldn't reach a new low, they use an injured war veteran's image without his permission to say that the Orange Man is bad, and push the idea that Trump has said anti-veteran things with literally no evidence. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we've got to talk about something that personally bothers me. Here on the Gateway Pundit, it's not true. People, stop using me. Stop using my image. Injured U.S. veteran tells the liberal media and far-left groups to quit using his face in their Trump hit pieces. So, this is a story about a injured veteran. He's a burned victim. He was hurt in the war. He fought for this country. He made this sacrifice for our rights and our freedoms. And lately, the Democrats have come out trying to attack Trump and sway veterans away from him. They've made claims like he called the veterans losers, and that he's made these disparaging comments with literally no evidence. Well, we've got various anonymous sources. Anonymous sources means no sources. Isn't that hilarious? Look, if Trump said something, I want to hear the audio or I want to see the video. You don't got either of those, then what you're saying is fake news. And apparently this injured veteran is very, very angry that the Democrats are using his image to make hit pieces on President Donald Trump. Now we're going to talk about all of this and more, but before we do, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications for more content. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a share. I want to make a quick shout out to my merch store. The design I currently have is the Deus Volt design, and it is Labor Day, so currently there is a Labor Day sale. Use the code 20LABOR-DAY, which expires at midnight today, September 7th, to get 20% off your order. The Deus Vote Night Classic t-shirt. Get yours by clicking on the link down below. Remember, you can get 20% off by typing the code 20LABOR-DAY. That's 20 Labor Day in all caps. So we're here back with this story, folks. Now, The Atlantic created a hit piece called Trump, American who died in the war are losers and suckers. And this is the lie that the Democrats were spreading. I call it a lie because they didn't have any audio. They didn't have any footage. They simply said, oh, he totally said that, in an attempt to steal voters, because that's what this is about, stealing away veteran votes. And it honestly makes no sense, because Trump has always been pro-military, pro-veteran. He's never said anything of the sort. That's why I believe that these claims are most likely lies and smears. Now, I want to show you what this injured veteran had to say. Twitter. Topher says, hashtag Bobby Helen, we are not props. Hashtag veteran, hashtag military. So there was a post by Occupy Democrats on Facebook. They say President Donald Trump did not want injured veterans to be present at a military parade because he believed it would make spectators uneasy. The Atlantic reported Thursday. Quote, nobody wants to see that, Trump said during a White House meeting ahead of a planned military parade in 2018. Donald Trump says nobody wants to see our wounded warriors. Prove him wrong by making them go viral. Let's see what this injured veteran and his friend had to say about this.
It's a sad day when the Democrats try to call out President Trump for disrespecting the troops based on hearsay, yet here they are disrespecting my homie Bobby Henline by using his photo without permission as if he agrees with them. Don't believe me? Hear from the man himself.
Look, I don't know if this is true or not. Doesn't really matter to me. I want what's best for this country no matter what political party you believe in. But what I can tell you is these idiots used my photo without my permission. They took advantage of a wounded veteran. That's what they did. They're out there posting this stuff all over Facebook, using my image like I agree with them. I'm done. I don't play around with the he said, she said bullshit. You're low life. You're scum. I can tell you that much. Take it down.
So he's absolutely livid that, first of all, they're using his image without permission. Second of all, they're trying to imply that he's supporting something that he does not. This really goes to show you the complete and utter sociopathy of the Democrats. These are people who literally see people as nothing but tools, props, pawns, and they treat everybody this way. To them, wounded veterans are just a prop so that they can get more votes. To them, minorities are just tools that they use to get more votes, because that's really what it's about. So the Gateway Pundit article continues. The fake news media immediately began running with the unconfirmed and ridiculous rumors nonstop over the weekend. The DNC and liberal operatives started running ads the very next morning. Joe Biden had a statement to read off his teleprompter following the Atlantic's release of the story. You know what the worst part of this is, too? This happens just after a conservative activist was hit and run, left with serious brain injuries on death's door by an Antifa member. And this happened during a memorial for the Trump supporter who was murdered by another Antifa member in Portland. So what does the Democrat Party do? What does the media do? They run with this ridiculous fake news story in order to hurt Trump's campaign and distract everyone when conservatives are literally being hunted down and in some cases killed in the streets. So the liberal media started running images of this guy, Bobby Helen, a 4-tour Iraqi war veteran, burned survivor, and motivational speaker. Democrats used Bobby's image to push their false narrative against President Trump.
Okay, can I get a day's rest? Is this election over with yet? Are we done lying to people? You hear it on the news all the time about people lying, fake news. That's my face. I'm here to tell you. It's not true. Look at that. People, stop using me for your propaganda, for your agenda. I'm not here for that. I don't know what Trump said, but I'm sure he didn't call me a loser. I didn't hear him call me a loser. So this has got to stop. Stop using my image. Fox News, call me, somebody. Let's get this out on a bigger platform so people would know not to use me, not to put a face to whatever this is they think he said. It's ridiculous. Let's stop the shit. Let's move on. I'm not part of all this. Well, I guess I kind of am. Hey.
So here you can see them spreading their propaganda on Facebook. This was shared on the Rachel Maddow fan group. She has fans? Yes, I know, it is shocking, but apparently so. And then you can see these are the kinds of posts that the Democrats are circulating. Trump says he's a loser. I say he's a hero. What do you say? End Republicanism. I like how end Republicanism is in the tiny print at the bottom. It's like, yeah, I totally don't know that the Democrats want to destroy the two-party system so that they can be in charge forever. No more Republicans, only Democrats. And then we'll have to do whatever they say. No, these people want to seize power. That's what they're talking about. And they're using every dirty method in the book to do it. Now, the original Facebook post by Occupy Democrats has been taken offline, I think. I found it in Google search results, but I could not view the page. So maybe it is no longer up. But it's already too late now. Democrats, liberals, and these left-wing activists are spreading these memes, spreading this story. And if you need any further proof that all of this is just a power play, an attempt to grab more votes, look no further than the New York Times. After a report that Trump disparaged war dead. War dead? First of all, why don't you say veterans? Fallen veterans. Why? War dead? Do you hate veterans so much that you can't even call them veterans? Is that what this is? After a report that Trump disparaged war veterans, Democrats see chance to win over military voters, and there it is. Liberal groups had already ramped up efforts to win over veterans and military families in swing states where even a small shift could prove decisive. Man, these people disgust me. They will literally go to any low necessary in order to win. With sleepy Joe Biden here. The dude is not in his right mind. Now, I can't think of a better way to stop this video than this video of an Air Force veteran ripping into Joe Biden. Location basement. Ah, that's funny.
I'm an Air Force veteran here with Army veterans. We're just wondering why we should focus on voted for a war and thousands of our brothers and sisters. Countless Iraqi sisters. You are disqualified, sir. Disqualified. The blood is on your hands. Blood is on your hands. My brothers and sisters died in Iraq and Afghanistan. And you enabled that to happen. No way he can be president. They are dead. Millions are dead in Iraq. He will not be allowed to be president. Disqualified. Trump is more anti-war than him.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking imperialist. We actually fought in your damn wars. We fought in your wars. You sent us to hurt civilians.
Incredible. When met with an unscripted question, an Air Force veteran absolutely demolishes Joe Biden, nukes him from orbit, and people start saying, Trump, Trump, Trump. So who should the veterans vote for? Warmonger Joe Biden or Trump, the most anti-war president we've had? Heck, I'm pro-war. And even I have to admit, Trump he's keeping us out of wars, for better or for worse. The Democrats, they don't care about veterans. They send them to war. They send them to die. That's what they do. Trump hasn't. And that's got to be worth more than some stupid, silly rumors. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you like the work that I do and you want to support the channel, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you want to donate, there's Donor Box and Crypto. Links and addresses are down below. And why not visit one of my sponsors? If you're in the market for some premium headphones, check out Double Tap Audio. If you're in the mood for some party games or a card game that you can play with your friends, how about the card game Virtue Signal? It's a parody of social justice activism, and it's pretty funny. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.